Hello guys, welcome back to Simulated Heaven. It's that time, harvesting time. I did say in a previous video that I would do a video of you guys, of me harvesting. It took a little bit longer than I expected because of the fact that I had to start again, didn't I? So I didn't get to harvesting quite as quick as I'd thought. Now as you can see, I have quite a lot of wheat here. I'm going to go for wheat first. I'm going to try and harvest that first. We will see how this goes. I think I'm going to try and go long ways. The AI always goes along the short part, but I'm sure it's more efficient to do the long part, if you know what I mean. I don't think AI is going to be able to do this anyway, because of the fact that, because of the fact that they have to negotiate all these trees. They can do it fine in like a small tractor, but this kind of big thing like a combine, I think they would find that pretty hard, pretty difficult to say the least. Okay, ignore my Steam messages. I think I'm going to get quite a lot more. Just hang on. I'm sure they will subside. Yeah, so as you can see, I bought the Gecko L52. It's the cheapest one, but it has internal storage because I don't have a trailer yet. I want to do this on a budget because last time I ran out of money, so I want to make sure I don't run out of money. So I'm going to try and do this on a budget. We'll see how it goes. I also bought the cheapest wheat harvester. Now this is good for wheat. It's also good for the sunflowers, I believe. But I need to buy another front attachment for the corn. So my idea is to hopefully harvest this wheat, hopefully make some money from that, and then hopefully I will be able to then purchase the corn thing. I do still have a bit of money, actually, 109 actually, so I can afford it, but I just want to do it kind of carefully. Anyway, less of the talking, let's see how this goes. So I'm going to press the tab button, and you know what I'm going to try and do this in first person, because I do like first person rather a lot. And again, the FOV, 90-degree FOV is a lot better for this kind of thing. Because when you don't have the FOV set like that, then your view is basically like all the way zoomed in, which is kind of annoying. So yeah, it's kind of helpful that you can see the edge of your blade. Anyway, this is a lot of talking here. Okay, so I'm going to go to tab. I'm going to put the hydraulics down. I'm going to activate. Now, I'm not sure what speed I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm going to try 2. And see how we do. 2 seems quite fast. But anyway, it's going to be quite a bumpy ride, guys. We're filling up. Yay! It's going to be quite a bumpy ride because when I had a problem with the ploughing. I got AI to start to plough. They got halfway through and then they just randomly stopped ploughing. So, yeah. I had to do the rest of the ploughing, and I used the old red Massey Ferguson, and it was really hard to plough. I don't know why I used that vehicle, but I kind of failed a bit with the ploughing, so this terrain is somewhat not the best, let's put it that way. Okay, let's see if we can do a quick spin around without, oh, I don't quite have the turning circle. That kind of failed. Oh well. It's not going to be the best harvesting you've ever seen. I'm going to keep checking on the tab to make sure that I'm still harvesting correctly. I did use some manure on this field, but I did not completely manure the entire field because I ran out of manure. That's why I bought more pigs. You can see the field of sunflowers over there is doing quite well. Okay, now I'm going to try to move across this way and not do the immediate part, but go to the end. I should really deactivate that, shouldn't I? Wow, so I'm going to get some decent wheat out of this, and I'm quite excited to see what I actually earn from this, because this seems to be quite a decent amount of wheat that I've got here. That is why I made a much larger field when I restarted my game, because I found out last time that I kind of didn't make a lot of money last time. But yeah, so I'm quite happy because I didn't even... The AI was the one that did the manure thing, and he basically ran out before he got to the end. I need to be careful that I don't accidentally start doing the corn with this. So let's do this end bit, actually. That will be a good idea. Let's do the end bit. Oh, I think I missed one. Oops. Do the end bit so that then I won't be tempted. And there's a big rut there. Wow. So do the end bit just so that hopefully I don't accidentally start harvesting corn with the wrong attachment. And I failed a bit there, didn't I? This is just so ad hoc, really. Okay, so let's give ourselves a bit of a swing around. Harvesting is the one thing that I do really enjoy more than any other thing. I do sometimes like to plough, but I get bored of ploughing. Cultivating, again, it's okay, but I get a bit bored of it. So that's why usually I get the AI to help me with as much of that as I can. I usually have to help a bit, but it means at least I don't have to do quite as much. Wow, we're going to fill up this. We're going to be filling up this whole thing. I am so excited. This is the most amount of wheat or any amount of cereal that I've ever had in this game, and I'm so happy that it's not glitching out, because this is one of the reasons I restarted my whole farm, was because, like I said in a previous video, I had an issue, and I should really deactivate that here, but I'm too lazy to. But yeah, I actually and also in this game you can't actually damage any of your equipment anyway, so you know, no big deal. Yeah, so what was I saying? So, yeah, that was the whole reason, or one of the reasons, that I actually... Oh, the quick save has made me... Yeah, that was one of the reasons. I need to keep an eye on this part here to make sure I don't miss any, like I did before. But yeah, that was one of the reasons why I restarted my game, was because of the fact that when I was trying to harvest last time, it started glitching out. I was trying to use a trailer. I accidentally bought a harvester that does not have any internal storage, so I had to try to have it with a trailer at the back, and I was using... First of all, I tried a gravity trailer with that, and it didn't work. And then after that, I tried using a larger trailer, which then seemed to work, but it was kind of glitchy. So I'm kind of happy that with this one I'm not having any glitchiness, and I'm harvesting quite a lot of wheat. So like I keep saying, this is actually quite exciting. I should really go down to 1 there to help me to get back in the groove, but I'm kind of just going to go for it here. I must be nearly at the... Wow, I'm going to fill up this harvester. I am really... Wow, this is going to be a good thing for the financials. This is going to improve my financials, because essentially in this game, I would say, with the current state of the game, you're not going to make... And actually, it's not been quite as bumpy as I thought. I thought it was going to be mega bumpy, but the harvester seems to be handling the bumps very well. Okay, so yeah. What I might do, actually, I know it's not absolutely full, but it's nearly full, and I might go and... yeah. I don't have a trailer large enough for this, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt something. Don't really know how this is going to work. Deactivate. But I mean, I don't really know. Obviously I know. Yeah. I know how you usually would get rid of this kind of stuff. This kind of seed, grain, whatever you want to call it. But what I'm... Oh, it's dirty. Whoa, real dirty. But what I'm trying to say is, this particular way I have never tried before in this game, so I don't know. It could, excuse me, it could fail. A burp in every video, guaranteed by Simulated Heaven. I went through a period where I didn't burp in every video actually, but it's kind of come back. It's kind of hilarious. But yeah, what I'm going to try and do to explain is I'm going to attempt to move my harvester over to the silo, and either, because you can't empty it, let me just double check. there's no like empty function, so you can't get the bags of grain out of this. So I'm going to attempt to use the pipe to put it directly into the silo, into the grate thing. Now I have no idea if this will work, but we'll see. Failing that, I'm going to have to buy a trailer. I don't have any large trailers. I know in the long term I will need a trailer, but yeah, I was going to try to wing it at first. Now let's pull up like this. I'm trying to like save a bit of money, as I said before. I don't want to like spend all my money. I kind of made that mistake last time, where I spent too much of my money on stuff. Okay, I don't want to be up on the curb there, if I can help it, and I was going the wrong way. Okay, let's go a little bit more right. I'm not sure how far this thing extends. I have a feeling it looks like it extends quite a long way. But this is the cheap... I keep doing it. Okay, let's just forget that, shall we? But this is the cheapest harvester in the game, and it seems to work well. Oh, hang on. Is it going to work? That is the correct... Oh, it's going in. Hang on. It's going in, guys. Yeah. Let me just check with this. Silo. Yay. So you can do it like that. Obviously, it's a little bit inconvenient because this harvester is quite large. Look at all that grain. Yeah. 7428. That, my friend, is awesome. So obviously, it's a case of rinse and repeat. Oh, and I pressed the wrong thing. What am I doing? Now this harvester seems to be working flawlessly. No issues, so that's good. So that's really good that I've got that amount of grain. That's more than I've ever had before, so I'm pretty confident. I mean, that's just over half of the field has been harvested, so I'm pretty confident that that will mean I'm going to make some decent money. I need to buy a tractor and a front loader thing to pick up these grass bales and hay bales that I've been making. As you can see, I didn't say about this, but in this playthrough I bought a baler because I don't want to be having to buy hay bales or grass bales from the market, so I want to try and use obviously a baler. I think in the long run that will be worthwhile. Okay, and I think I've done just over half the field, so this is going to be some serious grain here, and I'm very excited. While we're going here, I might as well try and pick up this last little bit here. As you can see, I'm not a pro harvester at all. So I'm just learning the ropes here, but I just love everything in this game because it's much more, I mean, I kind of don't want to say realistic, but it's just everything has more weight to it. The field is more like a bumpy field that you've plowed. Farm Sim, I just find it's too much of a clinical version of a farming simulator. Everything is just too easy. Everything is automated in that game, and not only that, but the fields are perfectly flat, and I don't know, it just doesn't, it feels more like a clinical farm sim, whereas this game to me just feels, and why don't I do this bit in third person view just so you guys can see. Yeah, this one, it just feels much more like, how do I explain it? Like I say, I don't want to say realistic. Just there's more manual actions you have to do. I don't know. It just feels more. You actually feel like you're doing it. It's not just an automated process that you are kind of, yeah, that you are instigating. Okay, this is nearly finished, guys. I'm so excited. I forgot to check on my tab. I'm going to miss one. No, I didn't. I forgot to check on the tab. I'm going to do now to make sure it's going up, and it is going up. Yay. So this has been a flawless harvesting run so far. No issues with anything to do with the harvester harvesting but not filling up. seems to be giving me the full amount of grain, which I'm very happy about. I don't think I'm going to fill it up again. I think I'm just going to get one, maybe 1.5, maybe 1 3/4 full, but still, I think you'll find that's quite a decent amount of corn, you know. I don't know why I did the turn early there, but anyway, I've harvested 10,000, guys. Wow. Oh, and I missed. Oh, I always do that. Okay, dearie me. Fail harvesting. I'm going to get loads of comments now. Why are you fail harvesting? You should do this, you should do that. Anyway, this is not pro gameplay. Like I say, I'm learning the ropes. But I'm having lots of fun in this game. And the second playthrough, like the second version, like when I restarted my farm, this farm is way better. I'm having much more fun. The glitches, I'm having some like funny glitches, but I've not had any crazy glitches that are affecting my gameplay, so that's awesome. I was getting quite annoyed when I was playing my other farm, the first farm that I did recently. I was getting quite annoyed when I was trying to harvest and things were glitching out. So yeah, this has been much smoother and I'm enjoying it, and I'm so happy that the AI is working much better than before. Yeah, I mean, okay, they can't do everything, but they can do probably at least half of the work on your fields, which really does relieve a lot, which is great. Right, can I do a full turn here? And then, as you can see, my cornfield is ready. I'm not going to record me doing the cornfield because it will be pretty similar to this video, but obviously I will harvest that straight after this. But I will need to buy the attachment. But now I have seen how much wheat I've harvested, I'm more than confident to go ahead and buy the other attachment for the corn, because I'm pretty sure that I can afford it. And there are other options in the game, like you can do a custom paint job on your vehicles. I am going to buy a pickup again in the future to show you guys, and buy more expensive vehicles, but that's in future videos when I've made money. I think, obviously I'm going to review how much I make. Let's see, is it full yet? Whoa, we're actually going to get full up, that's awesome. I'm going to obviously review my financial situation when I've finished this harvesting run, but I have a feeling that I might have to do one more run, you know, one more like full 3 fields of harvesting before I can actually start to buy more expensive vehicles, excuse me. So if that's the case, I won't be doing any more videos on the same things like harvesting, obviously. I mean, actually, I haven't really gone through planting. What I might do is I might do a video that will explain about how to use the AI, or you know, I'll probably go through a full cycle making a video of the seeding, the ploughing, the seeding, and the cultivating, and all the other things apart from harvesting, using the AI to show you guys, you know, a breakdown of how that is for me. And I'm going to get one more full combine, which is going to be wicked. I'm so excited about that, as I've said many times. I mean, the fact that I've got to this point of harvesting and I've not had any game-breaking bugs, I'm so happy, because in the past what has happened with this game is I've always hit a brick wall where there's a bug which makes me lose a lot of things, or lose a lot of money, or it makes it literally impossible for me to go about my business on the farm. Because I think I started saying before, but I didn't fully explain, but I would say that in this game the crops are where you are making most of your income. You can earn income from eggs and from selling your milk and selling livestock, but in my opinion you cannot, or it's very hard for you to get enough of that to make a decent amount of money, you know, from that. So, in my opinion, the harvesting and the crops and everything are by far how you earn most of your income. And I would recommend, if any of you guys are starting this game, to do what I have done in this farm and make quite large fields. I made the mistake in my first farm that I did recently of actually not making larger fields. I mean, here I've made 3 fields. I pretty much covered the entire starter area, because I found when I just made 1 field that wasn't that big, when I harvested that, I didn't really make enough to make it worthwhile for me to continue or to buy more stuff. So I highly recommend you guys just go in for it straight from the off, and obviously trying to make quite large fields at the beginning. So let's deactivate that. So I'm just gonna go back to the silo. I'm going to show you guys how much I have in total, and then I'm going to end the video. Yeah, so, and I'm going to say again, obviously I've been making a lot of these games, Agricultural Sim 2013 videos recently. Whenever I kind of go through a stage where I upload a lot of one game, you shouldn't really have to worry that I'm only going to be playing this one game on this YouTube channel. I'm always going to play a variety of games, so you don't have to worry. It's just that obviously the channel will reflect the games that I am playing in real life. So at the moment, because I'm completely hooked on this game, this is the only game I'm playing right now, so this is why you're seeing a lot of videos. What usually happens is I usually will go through a phase. So I will be so excited about this for a period of time, then I will head on to another game and play that intensively for like a period of time. So you don't really have to worry. I will play other games, of course. This is just a game that I'll be playing a lot recently. So yeah, I mean it is a really awesome game, and they've improved it so much from what it was. Okay, so let's hopefully. So I'm going to open the pipe, I'm going to watch it go down in my harvester, I'm going to press CTRL and watch it go up on my silo, which it's doing, and I believe they've increased the amount the silos can hold. I believe there was a bug where the silos could only hold like a ridiculous amount. I think it was as low as 2,000, but that has fully now gone to 14,637. Wow, that is awesome. So I'm so happy now, because like I've said a million times, that means I can hopefully earn enough money to start really moving on with my farming career. So thanks for watching this video. See you guys as always in the next one. Bye bye.